Fights are easily one of the most exciting things about the Naruto franchise, and in the Boruto series, this is no different. From amazing top tier fights like Kawaki vs Garou and Naruto vs Ishiki, Boruto continues the amazing battles that we witnessed from the Naruto series. However, there is one fight in the Boruto series that I think is the best fight in Boruto so far, which is Borushiki vs Kawaki. Now, a couple of years ago, I did make a video on the same topic, but for a different fight. As I did say that the best fight in Boruto was Kashin Koji vs Ishiki, but after seeing the anime adapt this fight, yeah, I'm good. They chopped this fight in the anime as a sacrifice to make the Baryon mode fight look good, which in all honesty is the right decision for the anime. However, Borushiki vs Kawaki is a different type of fight compared to Koji vs Ishiki, as it is the main battle of the code arc so far, while Koji vs Ishiki served as a precursor battle to Ishiki's battle against Naruto. The code arc compared to the Kawaki arc takes a much slower pace when unfolding the plot, as it isn't a battle heavy arc like how the Kawaki arc was. This was Kishimoto's first arc back in the Boruto manga, as there was a switch between writers in the story between the Code and Kawaki arc, and compared to the Kawaki arc, Kishimoto builds upon Kawaki's and Boruto's character extensively that does lead up to this big battle. Heading into this arc, Naruto and Sasuke had lost their main powers in their battle against Ishiki, and this was the first time in Boruto where the old gen cannot be relied on anymore, essentially making the new gen the main protectors of the Leaf Village, specifically with Boruto and Kawaki. The code arc does focus on Boruto and Kawaki, as Naruto and Sasuke take a backseat in the story, due to them being depowered and with the opponents that they were facing. It was vital for Boruto and Kawaki to be relevant, since they are Otsutsuki. Before even jumping into the fight, I think it's important to address the implications that led to this fight, specifically with Boruto and Kawaki's karma. At the time, Boruto was having trouble with his karma seal, as he was taking the medicine given from Amato to help slow down the progress of his karma seal. He was scared that Momoshiki was gonna come out and kill everyone that he loved, since it followed up right after he stabbed Sasuke's Rinnegan. That's why Boruto decided to take the pills, as even though there was side effects, he was willing to take the risk in order to slow down the karma progression on his body. Kawaki, on the other hand, was struggling with the fact that he had lost his karma seal. Even though he was glad that he lost it due to the pain that was giving him, Kawaki was starting to feel powerless now that he can't use his karma anymore. It became pretty clear in chapter 58 when Team 7 started training together, as Boruto and Kawaki began sparring with each other. Kawaki became complacent with the training regimen that Team 7 was doing, as he says that it's impossible to train in order to take down Code, which was the main threat in the current arc. Doing basic chakra drills in order to hone in their skills wasn't really going to do anything against Code, since he was so much stronger than everyone in Team 7. Kawaki then explains that they need to do aggressive sparring in order to become stronger, since that was the teachings that Jigen taught him. That's why Kawaki begins to fight Team 7 incredibly aggressively and almost kills Sarada in the battle. Once he begins to fight Boruto, we see that Kawaki relies on his karma in order to fight, as he tries to absorb Boruto's lightning style attack almost instinctively. Kawaki realizes that he's become dependent on the karma to fight, and without it, he does begin to feel powerless, as he questions on how he would be able to protect Naruto. It becomes prevalent with Kawaki's point about training when Boruto and Kawaki do fight Code, as even though they had trained together, it was useless in the end, as both of them did get destroyed with ease by Code. It was only until the two of them got power-ups, with Boruto getting his true essence form and Kawaki getting his karma seal back with Ishiki's dojutsu. With that, Boruto was able to keep up with Code, and Kawaki was destroying him with ease with his own power. However, the battle that really set things off was when Momoshiki awakened through Boruto's body after Boruto suffered a heart attack from the side effects from taking Amato's meds. Borushiki then destroys Code, where he almost kills Naruto with a supermassive Rasengan, but Kawaki does awaken his karma seal once again to absorb the big jutsu. This is where Kawaki fights Borushiki, as unlike how Kawaki felt earlier in the arc, he had conviction and was much more bold in this battle. After seeing Borushiki almost kill Naruto, Kawaki immediately becomes bloodlusted and only wanted to kill Borushiki at that point. Amato was the one who gave Kawaki the karma seal back, as he was the one who manipulated Kawaki into thinking that he needed the karma in order to protect Naruto to begin with. Amato had talked up to Kawaki, telling him that eventually he will need the karma, or else everything that he loved will go away. Kawaki didn't even ask for the karma to be restored, as Amato reconstructed the karma without Kawaki's consent. cant. Amato knows that Kawaki desired for the karma, as Kawaki has an identity complex within his own life. Kawaki grew up incredibly scarred, with him suffering abuse throughout his entire life with his biological father and Jigen constantly abusing him. The second he was shown love from Naruto, he immediately becomes attached to him, as he never experienced somebody caring about him before, especially with a parent figure. And Code and Borushiki were the catalyst to Kawaki reawakening the karma seal, especially after Borushiki almost kills Naruto, which was the one person Kawaki was attached to. From there, Kawaki begins to use Ishiki's dojutsu on a very proficient level, as he is using the true essence form of the karma, gaining a millennia of combat experience from the karma itself, which explains why Kawaki was able to use his powers so easily the second he gained his karma back. From the start of the battle, Kawaki begins to bombard Borushiki with attacks using rods, scientific ninja tools, and Ishiki's cubes. He then states that he's beginning to understand how to use his new karma properly, while telling Naruto that he's willing to do anything to make sure Naruto is okay, even if it means killing his own son. As long as Naruto is in danger, Kawaki will sacrifice anyone or anything to make sure he is okay. Borushiki then tries to attack Kawaki with a Rasengan, which Kawaki shrinks with his dojutsu. They then begin exchanging blows with ninjutsu and taijutsu, with Kawaki using fire style jutsu and Sakura Hikona, which is the shrinking jutsu, and Borushiki using Boruto's ninja tools. For the most part, Borushiki is on the run, as Kawaki is leading the battle with his jutsus from the karma and dojutsu. Eventually, he does come back to Kawaki after flying around the battlefield, where he clashes with Kawaki's scientific ninja tool arm with a Rasengan that blows the entire battlefield away. Kawaki then overpowers Borushiki with taijutsu and then manages to rod Borushiki down, as Boruto begins to wake up from Momoshiki's control. Naruto then saves Boruto from being crushed by Kawaki's cubes and then tries to reason with them to try not to kill Boruto. However, Kawaki's just refusing to listen, as he's basically made up his mind already, since Momoshiki almost killed Naruto to begin with. Boruto fully awakens and realizes that there is no other option left to stop Momoshiki. The pill served its use, but the side effect of Momoshiki awakening was just way too much. So Boruto and Kawaki go for their last resort plan, where Boruto pushes Naruto aside using wind style Gale Palm and allows Kawaki to impale him through the chest, killing him in the process. Kawaki is the only person that Boruto can trust to do this act, alongside Sasuke of course, as Naruto doesn't want to kill his own son, which does end this crazy battle. Boruto chapter 66 put the fandom upside down, and with the Kodak being adapted into the Boruto anime starting in February, this big battle will be adapted into the anime this year for sure. And unlike how the Koji vs Ishiki fight was chopped, this fight is going to have completely different implications to the story, as it is the main battle of the Kodak so far. I'd imagine that this fight will have the same type of treatment as an episode like episode 189 or 217 that had great art and animation. Speaking of art, I think Ikimoto did a fantastic job when it comes to portraying this battle in the manga. First with Kawaki's new design, as if I'm being honest here, Ikimoto damn sure loves drawing Kawaki, and he did not miss when it comes to drawing this design. Reading this battle made Kawaki feel incredibly powerful, as each jutsu was used proficiently and felt impactful when reading panel to panel. Artistically, this is easily one of the best drawn fights from Ikimoto within the Boruto manga, as he isn't the most consistent artist when it comes to drawing battles, but he really shined here when it comes to showing just how strong Borushiki and Kawaki are, as Ikimoto does a good job on showing just how strong the new gen characters are within the Boruto manga. I cannot wait to see this fight animated in the Boruto anime, as unlike how Koji vs Ishiki got sacrificed for another fight, I doubt this one would be as well. So let me know how you guys think about this video in the comment section below. What are your thoughts on the fight between Borushiki versus Kawaki? Do you think this is the best fight in the Boruto series? Because in my opinion, I definitely do think this is the best fight by far. The manga did a great job, especially when it comes to showing just how strong Borushiki and Kawaki are, and I imagine that once the anime comes around to adapting this fight, they're only going to add more stuff to it, just like how they did with episode 189 between Kawaki versus Garou, and the Ishiki fight when Naruto unlocked the Baryon mode transformation. I do imagine that Momoshiki and Kawaki are going to show off even more crazy stuff within this fight once it gets adapted into the Boruto anime. So let me know how you guys feel about this video in the comment section below and your full thoughts on this fight. Also, make sure you guys join the Discord server for updates and more stuff like that if you guys want to interact with the community. So if you like this video, hit that like button, subscribe, hit the bell as well, and have a good day. Peace.